Well, welcome back, everybody. And if you watched the other video, you know I'm getting ready to redo this classic Tamiya Fox. The first thing I'm going to have to start doing is getting it all pulled apart. As I stated on the previous video, this thing is an absolute dirty mess. But we're going to need to pull it open and start tearing everything apart and getting into it and just seeing how everything looks once we get there. This thing has seen some serious use. I think the rear shocks have probably leaked all their oil out. I do not know what the condition of our gearbox is on the inside or whether the motor even works or what I'm going to find when we pull this top open. Well, that should be a fun adventure just to see what we're dealing with there. Get this dust cover off of it. See what's on the inside. I'm curious whether it still has any kind of a manual speed controller or anything inside there. But with this cover on, I really can't see much of anything going on. So that's like Christmas morning here. We don't know what we're going to get when we open it up. Getting closer. You see this side's snapped here, which I have replacement parts over there for that. And I'm missing the axle shaft over on the other side. But I think I actually bought some. I just have to go look for them and see where I put them. Well, I bought this thing to restore it probably a little over 2 years ago. So it's lots of things I've picked up along the way for it. Might have gotten misplaced around this mess I call my RC room. Okay, so that opened up. Looks like we got a couple screws on the back to completely separate that, but there is a Futaba servo inside and no other electronics. That clears that question up. And yeah, the shafts seem to spin fairly freely, but I won't know for sure until I really get in there and see what's going on the inside. So I'm going to start just pulling this thing apart, cleaning it up. I'll probably take some little short video clips along the way because, I mean, it needs some serious cleaning. This thing is filthy. But all right, stay tuned. Let's get this thing rolling. We are definitely dealing with a mess. Look at that gunk and grime. There aren't even spring retainers on the bottom of these shocks, and there is some serious funky funk coming out of that. So I'm going to pull the motor out of it and start getting some of this grease cleaned off. So it is not really looking better as we get further into it. We got a cracked A-arm there, got a cracked upper arm there at the end. Well, we have another cracked A-arm right there, so well, let's see what this upper looks like. And, well, the upper, yep, there's definitely a hairline crack running through that one as well. So, right off the immediate inspection, I know I'm going to need to order some more parts. And I don't know what's going on with these funky shocks, but that does not look right to me. I believe they should be a bottom more like that. Those are some seriously thick springs. Now let's continue further and open this up and see what we're looking at. And here's our Mabachi. I'll get that guy cleaned out and see how it works. Mabachi, whatever you want to say. Oh my, look at this absolute mess. And this is like some sort of like thick and goopy grease too. It's I don't think it was Tamiya grease. Look at this. That's how thick that is. It looks like regular car, like car axle bearing grease to me, like if you're going to pack the bearings on your trailer or something. But let me get that cleaned up. The deeper we dig into this, the more terrifying it's looking. So I took a bunch of parts to work with me and ran them through the parts washer, and that did the job. Nice and clean now. And if you notice, I am missing something. There is only 2 of the 3 planetary gears here. Somewhere between transporting them from the parts washer into the bowl they went to and back to my house, I somehow lost one of my planetary gears. Luckily, I was able to find a set. And they're like, I think around $5, so no big deal. My little clips that hold the axles inside the gearbox came in. I've got my wheel adapters. Those came in. Got the Hobbywing 1060. I'm still waiting on my rear arms. And look at this. Look how badly bent that is. They really beat this thing hard. I think they tried to run it like it was an Arma. The other one's nice and straight though, so that's good. And I think I can straighten that shaft out. I'll take the whole shock apart. If not, I'll just get a new one. And I have a few more things. I've got the rear A-arms coming from the slow boat from China, so it's going to be a minute before they get here. But I think we're just going to end up wrapping up this video because I know it's got to be getting long. And I've got more parts coming in the mail, and we can get started to reassembling this. I am going to probably replace most of the bearings that are in here with some fresh ones. And I think that's where we're at right now. Thanks for watching and following along with this. I will get another video up as soon as I get enough material together to do one. I'll probably be the reassembly of the gearbox and a few other things like that. But stay tuned. Hit that subscribe on the way out if you don't mind. If you're not already a subscriber, would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day.